So the next thing that we're going to take a look at is one of my favorite items for people like myself who experience back pain, who don't stretch out their back all the time. So it aligns your vertebrae. So I'll give you a quick rundown on this. So when you receive the product, it comes as 2 items right here, 1 and 2. Sometimes the foam comes separately. It comes as a separate part in the box. Easy peasy to assemble. You just go ahead and you take the foam part and you just slab it right in there so that it locks right in. And then there you go. 1 item is already assembled from the front to the back. Easy peasy. Then what you're gonna go ahead and do is this is your second assembly piece. Now for this second assembly piece, you have the different levels, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And why are there different levels? I will show you this real quick. So what you're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to assemble it on the ground, and then I'm gonna show you how to use it. So what you're going to do, there is a wide part. You're gonna go ahead and click it on the wide part. And then on the smaller part up here, we're gonna go ahead and start on the lowest level, which is the level furthest. And on the box, they tell you to always start on the lowest level if you've never used one of these back crack lumbar bars before. So what we're gonna do is everything that I did mention, you're gonna put it right in. And what I like to do is I like to put my foot down so that you're holding pressure. And then we're gonna go ahead and clip it into level 1. There's level 1 for you. So let's go ahead and just move this table a little bit so everyone can see it. So what you're going to do is the wide part, we always want to put it behind us by our lower tailbone so that we're supporting our back. So we're gonna go ahead, and it's always best to do it on the ground first. You can use it while you're sitting on a chair, driving, watching TV, but always test it out on the ground first so that you exactly know what it feels like. So you're gonna go ahead, your feet width apart, your feet on the ground, with the wide part is on your tailbone. And you're gonna take your hands as comfortable as you wanna be and just slowly lean back. So it may be hard to see the curve, but this is level 1 where it's actually going to hold your back together and basically stretch it out on the lowest level that it can. So you're not gonna feel anything. Super easy, super simple. You can lay down, breathe for 30 seconds, and then if you think, okay, I think I'm done, you're gonna just go ahead and slowly get up. And you do wanna take 30 to 40 seconds before you fully get up so that you don't get a head rush. So let's go ahead and raise up the levels. Let's go ahead and raise it up to level 3 so that you can kind of get an understanding on how this actually works for your back. And we do wanna point out, you do have 10 magnetic points and 96 pressure points all on this lumbar bar. So when you are leaning back, your spine is on the soft foam part, and then all of the other parts of your back are feeling the pressure points to release that tension and pain. So let's go ahead and go on level 3. So easy peasy, put your foot down to hold it in for the pressure. Take our 2 hands, grab it, pull it up to level 3. So here is level 3. It's a little bit more curved. So that's what it looks like. So then what we're gonna go ahead and do is lay down and do the exact same exercise that we did. Have it laid flat out. We wanna remember the wide part is the closest to our tailbone so that it can support us. Once again, feet width apart, feet are right down holding to the ground. And then what you're gonna go ahead and do, put your hands up to the sky and then just slowly lean back. And then you could do count to 30 seconds, inhaling and exhaling. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm not sure if you can see, this is the curve right here on my back. And it's actually stretching my back out while I'm laying flat on the ground. And it's always good if you have a pillow, you can put a pillow underneath your head so that while you're counting, you can actually have your whole body in a straight line. And you can just release your arms and you can feel the tension of your lower back actually start to get loose because of those pressure points. And then once you're ready, you just come on up, slowly come on up, and then give yourself about 30 to 40 seconds before you get up so that the blood flushes right back down. So while I'm sitting down here, I will show you. This is on a level 3, and I'll bring it up so everyone can see. It's on a level 3 curvature. This is what it looks like, and it's actually quite comfortable. A lot of people did mention that the plastic was too firm, and there was also people who had mentioned the plastic was too flimsy. But you can actually, the maximum weight you can use on this is 360 pounds. 360 pounds of weight that this can hold. So I'm only 130 pounds. So of course, me leaning back, I'm not gonna flatten it, but there were a few reviews of people mentioning that it was unsturdy, that by the time you put it on a level 3 or a level 4, you lean back, it flattens out. But I noticed with the new material, it's actually quite hard, that it's actually not stiff on your back. So you would think this looks like it would hurt. Actually, it's very comfortable. Let's try it on the chair. So same thing with the chair. Let's move it over here. You're gonna go ahead and use the wide part on the bottom so it's supporting your tailbone as you lean back. You can put it on the chair. So if you're driving, working from home on a computer chair, or just using it on your couch watching a movie, you're gonna go ahead, just leave it as that. Then you just go ahead, you sit down, and then you lean right on it. And I know it's hard for you guys to see, but it actually straightens and aligns your spine. So instead of you sitting and slouching, while you lean back, it actually makes your back sit up straight. So they did recommend if you use this 30 minutes throughout the day, 30 minutes per day, within a span of a few weeks, you can actually train your back to want to sit up straight, that you wouldn't need to use this after 3 or 4 months. So it's more of a mechanism where you want to relieve back pain, you also want to strengthen your back muscles, and you want to retrain yourself and your back to sit up straight so that you're not always slouching. I would recommend this if you're sitting to watch a movie, maybe you're working at home on your computer desk. Driving, it seems like it could be something you could use with driving, but you just want to make sure that you're most comfortable when you're driving. So at home is probably the best, or even doing it when you're laying down. Take a few minutes out of your day to meditate. I really like this. So that is the back cracker. A lot of people did mention too that it actually cracked their back. Me personally, I don't struggle with back cracking. It's more of back pain that I struggle with. So if you're looking for something to crack your back, maybe on one day where it's really sore, give this a try. Love this. This is something I would probably keep in my house and use once a day.